was a quiet day at the Shield Co. office. I guess it makes sense. The boss was murdered yesterday, and of course, even though I told them I would be on leave to write my autobiography, they had to bring me in to solve it. It was so early, only 3 people were at the office. I guess 4 if you count the body, which I don't. The first person who found him, on the floor of the office kitchen, Stella, a whiny dame. She put on the waterworks as soon as I walked in.
I walked in and I thought he was napping. And so I poked him in the arm and I poked him in the tummy. And that's when I yelled for Velma.
Yeah, she yelled for me.
And when she got there, she yelled for Alfonso.
Yeah, she yelled for me.
And then we called the police. And then you came.
And do you have any idea what happened? Did anything seem out of place?
You know who you should investigate? Alfonso. That dude is weird. One time I saw him reading a book, How to Steal a Giraffe. Walking red flags.
Okay, that's not true. Alright, so I found it at the library, and I was curious. I was like, what's in this? It's been pretty good so far. I mean, it's pretty thought-provoking stuff. But, have you considered Velma? She doesn't laugh. She doesn't really show any kind of emotion other than being annoyed. I think she's a robot.
I mean, would you be happy to work here? Everyone's weird and the chairs are uncomfortable, the carpet's filthy, and Stella, she never cleans the microwave. She's kind of a rube.
The hell? She said that? Well, she's a poopy face.
That's pretty good, actually. But you know what else is funny? Alfonso. He's this big, buff guy. But the man's afraid of dogs. Like, the little ones. I brought my Shih Tzu to a company picnic, and the guy just books it across the field.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, like, you don't know what's going on in those little brains of theirs behind those beady little eyes. And they got their weird little butts and their freaky little feet.
You mean paws?
Okay, I'm no veteran, alright?
Veterinarian.
It doesn't matter. You can't trust what's going on behind those eyes, alright?
This went on for hours. Coworkers just absolutely shitting on each other. I was no closer to closing the case. This was taking too long. Only 3 people were in the office when the death occurred. This should be an open and shut case, but it's not. There is nothing here that points a solid direction. The only real takeaway is Stella and Velma revealing that Alfonso doesn't wash his hands after using the lavatory. That's gross. And there was no weapon or anything, just the man. No gunshot wound or stabbing. Nobody does that anymore. So then what? Alright, I think I've cracked the case. But before I tell you what I think happened, I need to ask you 3 something. What do you think is the worst part of this office?
The people?
The dullness.
Stella.
No, none of those. It's the office itself. It's infested with germs. The unwashed kitchen utensils, the dirty floors, the microwave caked with year-old food, not washing your hands. I think all of you killed him, but not directly. Was the boss sick the last few weeks? Then I surmise he was infected by this disgusting office and continued to work. Your boss, I believe, died of septic shock. Sepsis was the killer, due to you 3 and all the other employees here and their lack of hygiene. And look, there's forensics now. Hey, David. All right. Thanks. Bye. Another case closed. Finally, I get to return to my autobiography. But first, I think it's time for a nice shower. I need a deep clean.